MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Leading off for the Phillies, the shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Segura.
This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second.
Sliding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. His past history against John Lester, he's gone just 2 for 15. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Bryce Harper. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit in the air to left. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the first pitch here from Lester goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Off the LED board and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His first homer here in the series as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here it comes. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Philly. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Zobrist.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here swinging the bat left-handed.
And that misses ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. 2 down.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Arrieta's got his target. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Bryant is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McCutchen is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. 1 inning in the books here. Philadelphia is on top, 2-0.
Leading off for the Phillies, the third baseman, Michael Bronco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 8th, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. His past history against John Lester. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're up 2-0. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Hey, we're
The
still in the
shortstop.
early stages of
Up
this
in the
one. They're
air.
only down by a couple of runs.
Fire.
But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he got him.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Anthony.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Breaking ball called just a bit low. One out, nobody on. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, just a brutal pop, and it goes right by him.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in now, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. Hit down the line at first. A foul ball here, 0-1. Rizzo, base runner at first with one out. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We've played 2 full. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs nothing. So here now's the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. 9-1-2 due up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Schwarber is there. One pitch, one out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. On the ground to second. Hernandez on the grass, and there's one down now.
Batting eighth, the pitcher, John Lester.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. Nothing in one. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's a .375 hitter. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
One strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Arrieta gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bryce Harper.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Schwarber has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, Odubel.
At the plate, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The third baseman.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in this stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. Bryant's got it, and try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the
Here's
Cubs,
the first pitch to him.
the center fielder.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now.
And he has some trouble with it. The tag, and they got him.
Now back.
So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ben Zobrist. Here's the pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Ben Zobrist goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. In there for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jake Arrieta. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Rocket to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. This is line to left, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And a relay home, and he's out on the tag. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The first baseman.
There's our line score through the first 4.5. And these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Right. Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Contreras is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Harper is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys
Hoskins will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Chopper to short. Baez ranging to his right, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Albert Almora is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Number 5.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
No balls and a strike to count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now, carving him up as the side is retired. Pedro Strop is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46.
Digging in, Maikel Franco. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. He swings and grounds it to short. Backhanded. On to first, and the throw goes right by him.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Zobrist backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
At the plate, Jake Arrieta. A fly out and a single for him so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Schwarber has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. No balls and 1 strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Bryant.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted into center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He can't get there as it falls in.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. No hits to this point. 0-1 the count.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound to stay out of a potential big inning.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bryant leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They trail in. Brad Brock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29.
Leading off the inning, Gene Segura, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. No balls and a strike to count. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And the pitch. Line drive to center field. Marte is there. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Goodness. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 3-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Left fielder, Kyle.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 0-1 the count. Rizzo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Herrera. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Daniel Descalso come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Cubs. Number 3.
Lays off 1-0.
Descalso.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. 2 out with the man at first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Still down 3-0.
Your
Mike
attention,
Montgomery
please.
enters from the
Now
pen to
pitching
start
for
the
the
ninth
Cubs,
inning as he'll try to keep the
number
score
38,
right where it is heading to the
Mike
bottom of the ninth.
Montgomery.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product,
Leading off
Rhys
for
Hoskins.
Philadelphia.
He'll try and
The
lead
first
things
baseman,
off here in
number
inning
17,
number 9.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to left field. Schwarber ranging back. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Settling in now, Odubel Herrera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is to jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now batting, the third baseman, Maikel Franco.
At the plate, Maikel Franco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
McCutcheon.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Now a long throw to third. And he'll be thrown out at third. Trying to take the extra base with 2 gone, and the inning is now over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Phillies lead this one 3-0. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. And Dan, what's gone
Leading
wrong
off
for this
for the
lineup
Cubs,
today? They're only 3 outs
right
away
fielder,
from being shut out.
Jason
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike 1. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty B. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, Dero, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutcheon is there, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Got him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but
Now
he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. It's sharply toward third. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Philadelphia Phillies have won their first in 3 tries in this division.